got this new candle from Anthropologie and it was on sale, and I love it because when I'm done using it as a candle, like, it could definitely be a little mug, and it says Virgo on it, for that is what I am, and it smells amazing. The first day of spring is going to be in 10 days, and I'm counting them down because I need a little warmth in my life. I need a little sunnage. Living in New England in the winter, it is really a mind, because everything about your life changes pretty abruptly, and it feels like a very long time too. Random, but my eye has been twitching every day this week. I googled it, and there's a few things: stress, fatigue, caffeine, eye strain. Yes, that's why I wear my blue light glasses, but I don't know if anyone has dealt with eye twitching. It is like the weirdest thing. It's just twitching. But anyway, I really want to finish this painting right here today. I'm working on a cityscape section on my website, and so far I really only have one painting up, which is my cityscape of York. So I want to add to it. I really like painting cityscapes, and I like that I can travel and get really inspired by a city that I'm visiting and then throw it into a painting. I think that's really fun. So this is like a super rough like image I put together. I just kind of found like some different city monuments, obviously in Boston, and just to get a general idea of what I wanted it to look like. I need to go in today and add a ton of more details to the buildings, and then I want to add something into like stars and stuff in the skyline, and also a quote or a lyric. The Virgo candle that I was showing you guys, it came with this really nice packaging, and so I'm trying to think about what I can do with this, what I can keep in here. Wait, I just had an idea. Hold on. Maybe some of my rolls of ribbon would work. Oh my goodness, look. How cute. Gotta think a little outside the cylinder. I think it's a start to a really nice little ribbon holder. My back, no matter how I sit or stand and paint, I am hurting my back. Makes me feel like an old person. I hate kind of like the sloppiness of this detail, so I'm gonna go back in with paint and really add some contrast and highlights, and then I really want to get the skyline first before I jump into the water, and the sky will be fun, so that will be more of like a finishing touch. I'm realizing how much painting with acrylic and then going with Sharpie to detail, how much it is just a game of back and forth. Like, I will fill in one section with Sharpie and maybe I don't like it, so then I have to go back in and paint. So it is really just this awkward back and forth process, but I still find it easier than going in with a fine line paintbrush and trying to add those black details. Sit, sit, sit. Good job, guys. Being so good. Sit. Louis, sit. Easy. Good boy. Louis, sit. Easy. Good boy. Daisy, sit. Good girl. I think I'm gonna make a sausage and bean soup for lunch. Not even that I'm craving soup, I'm just craving comfort and I feel a little bit sick, so I couldn't find a small spoon, so I just have the biggest spoon ever. Anything with this much cream has to be good. I finally picked out a font that I think could be good. Of course, I already lost a letter. How did I know that that would happen? I lost my A. Wait, I found it. I'm debating if I should go in and add my little glitter star thing that I've been doing on mostly all of my larger paintings. So you can see the stars here and you can see them here on my other cityscape. This one's so heavy, but I'm just like debating if it's right for this piece. I want to say it is. Let's go with it is. Obviously feel like looking at this, and I'm sure I'm going to feel like this for a long time, there is like always more detail that can be added. But yeah, I'm also kind of working in chaos right now. There's just like paint everywhere and it stresses me out. So I want to say the best plan of action is to clean, so that I can just look at this with a clean, organized, fresh mind. And I think for the rest of the day I'll probably just be doing the gluing and cutting, so I think it's safe to put away my paint for the day. But how perfect is this bag that I got from Zara? Great if you are like a reader and you like to carry books around, or an artist and then you want to carry your sketchbook too. You can literally fit everything in here. This little belt detail, I just think it's so perfect. I'm so happy about it. Like, I should journal because I didn't journal this morning, but I just am feeling kind of sick. And should I journal? I don't feel like it. So I started reading this book. It's called Maybe in Another Life. And I just cannot take the cover. The cover is criminal. If I were to judge a book by a cover, I would not have bought this. It's so corny. It's like obviously like a fork in the road, but it's just like, that's a metaphor that isn't supposed to be like completely explained, you know what I mean? And this book is just like, listen, this is it. This is what's happening. And I just hate it. I hate the cover. But I thought it sounded really good because it's about a girl who's 29, still trying to figure out her life, her career, and I can relate to that, obviously. And she's lived in all these different cities. She decides to finally move back home, and she reconnects with her high school boyfriend, I believe. She reconnects with, and that's also very similar to my situation because I reconnected with my high school boyfriend for 5 years, and now we've been together for 6, so I thought it'd be cool to read about. But the big twist in it is that she gets to live 2 lives and see you know, what she would be doing if she didn't move back home and things like that. It kind of gives me like Midnight Library vibes, if you guys have ever read that. Basically, it's living out different dreams and different, I guess, forks in the road, different ways you could have taken. So I always think it's an interesting read to really get perspective on things. So what it says here, Hannah lives out the effects of each of her decisions as the 2 alternate realities run their course. Maybe in another life raises questions about fate and true love. Is anything meant to be? How much in our life is determined by chance? And perhaps most compelling, is there such thing as a soulmate? So yeah, and it's by Taylor Jenkins Reid, that also wrote The 7 Wives of Evelyn Hugo, Daisy Jones and the Six. So yeah, we're gonna give it a shot despite the horrible cover. I think I'm on page 35. So far so good. I got the extra large text. And check out my bookmarks on Etsy if you're interested. I read so many different books at once that honestly owning a little bookshop on Etsy is really useful for me. Dare I say I'm finished? I don't know. Finished is a really scary word. Probably gonna Mod Podge the whole thing and give it some shine. Probably a little more detail into the starship, but for the most part, this boy is finished and I could not be happier. Didn't really realize how long that would take, so I'm really glad it's done. Now that I'm literally sick, I'm definitely gonna go lay down and just watch some TV or read, but just want to say thank you guys for watching as I progressively have gotten sicker today, even though that soup kind of helped. I will see you guys next time. Bye!